Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your dose of Dharma for today. So we're gonna go to the Q&A for the past 3 blessings that we have talked about. Desisting and abstaining from evil, refraining from intoxicating drinks, and heedfulness in good qualities. Alright. So there is one question regarding the first one. So somebody asked, Bante, it is so hard to resist temptations in daily life. What can we do? So temptations here means evil, unwholesome qualities. So what can we do? Actually, there are many things that we can do, alright? But I think the most important thing is what is mentioned in the commentary, which many people have left out, which is to see the danger in it. To see the danger in it. Our mind has a natural inclination to incline towards happiness. Alright, so the mind is always looking for happy, right? So before we know Dharma, alright, most of the time it finds happiness in the 5 senses. Right? In the find happiness in what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, what we feel. Isn't that so? So when we see the danger in evil, alright, when we see that, when I kill somebody or kill a living being, you see, when the mind is unstable because of fear, because of anxiety, so I should not do it. Even like when we kill animals, so if we really have a mind of compassion, then we also understand that the beings also have their parents, right? Also have their loved ones. So if we kill them, it's also creating a lot of anguish and sadness for the beings. So, and also, not to say creating suffering for the being that is killed. So when we think about that, then we also try to observe what is happening in our mind. Do we feel guilty? Do we have the feelings of guilty? Do we have the feelings of unstable mind? Insecurity? Do you feel insecure? Do you feel anxious? Fear? Etc.? So if we feel this kind of negative emotions from all this, from doing evil, from doing unwholesomeness, then why would you want to do it? Isn't that so? The problem is that we do not usually associate these feelings with the actions. But actually, we do have this, but sometimes we just, don't want to look at it. So that's why the Buddha, in order to practice the Dharma, one has to have a very honest integrity. Has to really be honest with oneself. You really to yourself. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so when we really see the danger in this unwholesomeness, it brings about all the anxiety and fear and unwholesomeness and negative emotions of the mind, then naturally our mind, as we do it, maybe it's not enough to just contemplate it just once, but we have to contemplate it again and again, until the repetition and the continuous reflection of the mind is strong enough for you to be able to produce that resistance, that strength of mind to be able to say, no, you know what? No. I'm just being crazy. No. So how do you work until this? It's by constantly reflecting on the dangers. It's not just one time. It's not just 2 times. Got to do it every day and many times, every day. Alright? And until one day, we don't know when that day will be, but until one day, your mind, the development is strong enough to be able to help you to resist and say, you know what? No. Then it is strong enough. Alright? So seeing the danger in it helps us to bring up the mind and train the mind to have enough power to be able to say no to temptations. Alright? So this is for the unwholesomeness that includes like killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. And not only this, but also from the five senses, the happiness from the five senses. So if we are always indulging in the pleasures of the five senses, then actually we are a slave. In a way, we are a slave to the happiness of the five senses. So they are like a tyrant. When the feeling comes, the feeling to have McDonald's, then you're gonna have it. When the feeling comes for you to want to listen to one of the singers, okay, then you have to hear it. If you don't hear it, then your mind will feel so bad and feel so uncomfortable, isn't that so? And it's because of this uncomfortable feeling that one is driven to fulfill the needs of the senses. So, in a way, that kind of a happiness is a kind of like paying off the debt. Isn't that so, right? You gotta pay off this debt in order to be in order to be happy. In a way, we really have to reflect, is this true happiness? I mean, like, really? I really have to eat this to be happy? Do I really have to listen to this to be happy? Is it really only the way to be happy? So we gotta think about it, no? Yeah, actually, from the Buddhist perspective, actually, no, there's a happiness that is free from the five senses, alright? And it is through the development of the Dhamma that we are able to experience this happiness, alright? So if you are a Buddhist and if you want to be a practicing Buddhist who is able to appreciate the happiness free from the five senses, then please try to learn, try to practice morality and try to practice meditation. Right? That is the development of the mind. Okay, so this is one way. This is one way that we can train our mind to be able to resist temptations in daily life. Alright, so with this, I wish all of you to be well, peaceful and happy, and may all of you be able to attain path, fruition and nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.